Yeah, so the NCAA just rolled out new rules.
New rules
saying that if players are not drafted to the NBA, they can return to school.
Okay, I think that should we clap that up?
Hold on. And elite basketball players
the elite
basketball players
can go back.
No, they can get an agent.
Oh,
but the agent has to be approved by USA Basketball. And they have to be, I think, licensed by USA, something like that. But
it sounds a little messy.
But USA Basketball never even agreed to that.
So who agreed to this?
The NCAA, they are criminals. Yeah,
well, first of all, they've been pimping these college players for years,
and they run with autonomy. They just do.
They do whatever they want, and they're making billions and billions of dollars. And a lot of these athletes can't. And listen, I sent 2 sons to college. They broke in college. These kids ain't making no money. They get their stipend to eat. You give them a few dollars. But yet they figure that the college education you getting is suffice. It would only be suffice if you was only making X amount, but you making billions upon billions. And this became really clear with the Fab Five.
Yeah.
With Chris Webber and Jalen Rose in them, who became the first ones to wear the long shorts, and they really brought a whole bunch of style. And they were seeing that shit in the stores,
and they couldn't even afford to buy
They couldn't even afford to buy their own stuff. You know what I mean? So Greg Anthony, who played for the Knicks, he had a similar situation, and because he was selling shirts, and the NCAA told him he couldn't, and he was making more money off shirts, so he dumped the scholarship.
Wow.
That's how much money he was making off his own shirts. He didn't need the scholarship money. But that's a rare case.
Right.
But we live in a time with media, and these guys are promoting themselves on a grander scale. And it's an old that slavery mentality needs to change to some degree.
There's this is going to football. There was 15 football players that got suspended. I forgot
because they were selling their sneakers.
They were selling the sneakers, yeah.
They were selling sneakers because they broke, and they got suspended for 4 games.
Yeah.
And that's ridiculous. They need to be able to appeal that. Right? And now you got these agents who coming in trying to snatch these kids up early, and the agents can only give you a certain amount of money, food money, transportation.
So here's the thing with the agent thing, right? So elite high school players can get agent representation. If they can't make money, how are they gonna be able to pay these agents?
Well, I guess that's what they mean elite, because they figure eventually you're gonna sign, or you're gonna go pro if you are scouted to be elite. As an athlete, I guess that's what.
And then again, also, elite is a very subjective term.
That's very subjective term.
So who?
Right. That's why they do the top 20 potential players. But you always have a few players who come out of nowhere who defy those odds and become an anomaly to go on and be one of the greatest players who ever lived.
And then this is another question. So this is for people to understand how. College sports work. So what if you don't get drafted and there's no more scholarships for you back at your school?
Right, absolutely, because they've already allotted those scholarships to somebody else.
To the next.
It's
NCAA is weird.
Yeah, they gotta figure some things out, especially in football. Football really makes the money for them, and them football players need to be making some bread. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think
because it's like professional. They damn near professional. You making professional money.
I'm mad at myself if you're in the actual school. One of these schools got a deal with Nike, I think. Was it Nike or Adidas for millions of dollars, but none of that's going to the kids.
Right, and the coaches is making millions of dollars, and the kids are starving.
You are tuned into the sounds.
Let's hit the chat. What's going on in the chat?
Peace. This is the Black Dot, author of the underground classic Hip Hop Decoded and Urban Culture Decoded. For 15 years, I've been decoding hip-hop, breaking it down, giving you it piece by piece, the DNA of hip-hop, all of its multifaceted components. For the next 15 years, I want you to join me as I give you hip-hop recoded, and we put it back together, giving you its RNA so that we don't leave the next generation lost. But I have to give you a disclaimer. I am not a hip-hop guru. This is not hip-hop law. This is for pure entertainment purposes only. I am not a doctor. So before you take the red pill and go with us into the matrix of hip-hop, consult your doctor to see if hip-hop recoded is for you. With that being said, we thank you for your patronage, and we see you on the other side. Peace.